Hello children, welcome to 7th standard maths class. In this class, let's begin with exercise 4.2. In the last class, we have studied about these simple equations. So in this class, let's see how to solve those equations. So give us the step you will use to separate the variable and then solve the equation. So you need to separate the variable. So what are these variables? So x, y, z. So it may be any alphabet. So they are variables, and 1, 4 they are called as constants. So we need to separate the variable from the from the equation and solve the equation. So the first question, let's solve this. X minus 1 is equal to 0. Now you need to know the value of x. You do not know the value of x. So when you want to know the value of x, you can bring this number on the right side. So like how if you bring x out, so I brought x out, so 1 will go on the right side, 0 as it is minus 1. So when 1 minus 1 moves to the right side, it will become plus 1. Okay, so minus 1, when it is moved to the right side, it becomes plus 1. So x is equal to 0 plus 1 is 1. So x is equal to 1 is the answer. So you got the answer as x is equal to 1. So let's solve this equation and let's check whether RHS is equal to LHS. So x is 1 now. So let's write the equation first. Okay, now it is verification. So let's write verification or verify. Okay, x minus 1 is 0. So x is 1. So I am putting 1 in the place of x. Minus 1 is equal to 0. So 1 minus 1 is 0 is equal to 0. Hence verified. So LHS is equal to RHS. So this is how you solve the equation. You need to bring out the variable. So they have given you need to separate the variable from the equation. So this is the variable. So I separated the variable from the equation and I solved the equation. So I got x is equal to 1. You need to put this x is equal to 1 in the equation and check whether LHS is equal to RHS. So let's solve one more sum. So one more sum is y plus 4 is equal to minus 4. Now we need to know the value of y. So if I bring y out, so 4 comes on the right side, minus 4 as it is. Now it is plus 4. When I bring this on the right side, it will become minus 4. So y is equal to minus into minus plus. So 4 plus 4 is 8 and minus sign. So y is equal to minus 8. So now verify. Let's verify the equation now. So let's write the equation first. Y minus 4 is equal to minus 4. Now on the place of y, we need to put minus 8 plus 4 is equal to minus 4. Minus into plus is minus. 8 minus 4 is 4 and 8 is greater than 4. So 8 has a sign minus. So it will be minus 4 is equal to minus 4. So therefore LHS is equal to RHS verified. Getting it how to do? I hope you are getting it how to solve these equations. So they are very easy. Try to solve the other sums. They are same as how I solved now. Okay, let's move to the second question now. So second main is also same. You need to separate the variable and then solve the equation. So now they have given this variable with a number. So how to separate this? So if I bring L out, okay, now there is 3L. So L variable is with a number. It is not separate. So it is with a number. So I am bringing L out. When I bring L out, these both will get divided. So 42 divided by 3. Remember this. This is very important. See, when I bring L outside, so this 3 will come down of 42. So 42 divided by 3. So let's solve this. 42 divided by 3. 3 ones are 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. I'm taking 2 down. So 3, how much are 12? 3 4s are 12. So 12 minus 12 is 0. So what did I get the answer as? 14. So L is equal to 14. Okay. Sorry. L equal to 14. So let's verify now. The same way how you did in the first sum, you need to verify the equation. So 3L is equal to 42. Now in the L place, we need to put 14. 3 into 14 is equal to 42. 14 into 3 is 42. So therefore, LHS is equal to RHS verified. Getting it? How to do? Let's solve one more sum now. Okay, the second question is b by 2 is equal to 6. Always remember the solution will change according to the question. See, now you divided in this sum. Here you need to multiply. So how to multiply the denominator and the numerator? We need to know the b value. So I am taking b outside. So 2 and 6 gets multiplied. So 2 into 6. Always remember when they will give fraction, if there is one more number without fraction on the right side, you can multiply the denominator with the numerator on the right side. So b is equal to 2 into 6. So 2 into 6 is 12. So I got the answer b equal to 12. So verify. In the b place we need to put 12. So 12 upon 2 is equal to 6. So 2 ones are 2, 6 are 12. So 6 is equal to 6. So hence LHS is equal to RHS verified. Getting it? How to do? I'll explain it once again. When they'll give fraction form and on the right side, if it is normal number, it is not fraction. So you can multiply the denominator with the numerator on the right side. Like it will look like cross multiplication. Now there is no number, so it will be 1. So b into 1 is b is equal to 2 into 6 is 12. So b you got the answer as 12. And you need to put 12 in the place of b and you get the answer as 6. So hence it is verified. The same way do it for others. So let's solve the third question now. The third question is also same. You need to separate the variable from the equation and solve the equation. So if now there is one more number without variable. So 3n will be as it is equal to, first let's take this minus 2 on the right side. It will be so 46 plus 2. Okay, 46 it is minus 2. When I take it on the right side, it will be converted into plus. So 46 plus 2. So it will be 3n is equal to 46 plus 2 is 48. 3n as it is equal to 48. When I take n outside, 3 will be the denominator of 48, that is 48 divided by 3. I hope this you have understood. We have done the sum. If a number is with a variable, when you take it out, it will become division. So 3 ones are 3. 3 ones are 3. So 4 minus 3 is 1. So it is 18. 3 6 are 18. So n is equal to 16. In the same way, now let's substitute this 16 in the equation. 3n minus 2 is equal to 46. 3 into 16 minus 2 is equal to 46. So it will be 16 into 3 is 48 minus 2 is equal to 46. 48 minus 2 is 46 is equal to 46. Hence LHS is equal to RHS verified. I hope you are getting how to do this sum. It is little lengthy compared to others. So first, the number with variable I took it on the left side, that is out. So it become is equal to 46 minus 2 becomes plus 2 when I take it on the right side. So 3n is equal to 48. When I divide, I get n is equal to 16, and that 16 I substituted in the equation. So I got the answer as 46, both the sides. Okay, let's solve the fourth main now. Okay, the fourth question is also same. You need to solve the equation now. So it is P, 10P is equal to 100. Now if I take the P out, it will get divided. So 100 divided by 10. So 1010 will go. P equal to 10. So they have given only the solve the equation. So I solve the equation P equal to 10. If I verify also, you should get the same answer. So 10P is equal to 100. If I put 10 in the place of P, so 10 tens are 100. 100 is equal to 100. So verified. Okay, let's solve one more sum. It is 10P plus 10 is equal to 100. So if it is the number with variable, so let me take that out on the left side. So the 100 will be as it is, plus 10 will become minus 10. So it will be 100 minus 10 is 90. So P will be 90 by 10. So 10 get cancels. P equal to 9 is the answer. Okay, if you verify, it will be 9 here. 9 tens are 90, plus 10 will be 100. So hence verified. I hope you got this exercise 4.2. In the next class, let's see about the next exercise. So till then, thank you. Bye bye children.